Hey Garage Squad, I'm Corinne Hurst, and on behalf of my family and I, we need your help in getting my dad's '55 Chevy Bel restored. My dad is Rick Hurst. He's 68 years old from Dubuque, Iowa. He is a retired diesel mechanic. He's a father of 5, and he has 8 grandchildren. Him and my mom have been married for 49 years. They graduated high school in 1970, and then they married the following year. My dad served in the Army from 1971 to 1973. He was stationed in Germany, and after he got home, with the money he received from being in the service, he actually purchased the car from his parents for $300. 10 years later, my dad bought his first stock car. In a desperate pinch, he ended up pulling the motor out of his '55 and putting it in his stock car, which he went on to win many races and even some track championships. He had grown up with the sport. His dad was a flagman at the local dirt tracks, so it's always been in his blood, and he always had a passion for racing. But in 1998, my dad decided to retire, and he passed on the torch to my older brother. My dad supported him in his racing career for almost 20 years until recently. My brother races for someone else, and he even won a national championship last year, so he's doing really well. That has freed up a lot of time for my dad, and he has since pulled the '55 out of storage, and he began the restoration process just this last year. So he's got a good start on it. He has completely redone the original motor. It's forged with all racing parts in it. He has laid new flooring in the car. He was just about to weld in the floors when he got sick, beginning of this year. And he was diagnosed with cancer last month. So he has since then began chemo treatment. It'll later follow up with possible surgery and radiation. So he has a long road to recovery, but this could be the motivation that he would need to get through this grueling process. My dad made a lot of progress before he got sick, but there's still a lot of work to do. Tires, wheels, the rear trunk pan, the transmission, drive shaft, seats, the master chamber, the clutch, the flywheel, and the pressure plate. He has all the original suspension, rear end, the front end. The frame has been welded and powder coated. My dad has one bucket list item, and that's to drive this '55 Chevy Bel again. It would mean the world to him and everyone else in the family to see him be able to drive this car again. There is so much history to pass on, and there's just not enough time to see this happen, and that's where we need your help. So Garage Squad, if you can, please help my dad in restoring his '55 Chevy Bel.